Hello, I'm Peter Wilkins, Engineering Manager of Oculus Developer Technology. Quest is built on Android, and Android was never optimized for 3D development. Game developers expect the same tools and workflows from Quest that they're accustomed to from consoles. Additionally, there are several unique challenges specific to the form factor, including disabling the Guardian system, the device sleeping when you're not wearing it, and having to repeatedly take the device on and off during development. That's why we built the Oculus Developer Hub, the central hub for VR development. Here's Spencer with more.
Hi, my name is Spencer. I'm one of the engineers on Oculus Developer Technology, and I'm going to take it from here. We're going to run through all of the features of the Oculus Developer Hub, and I hope you get as excited about it as we are. We start off with the developer dashboard. This is where you're going to see all of the various streams of information that the hub is providing for you. In the first pane, you can see any of your currently uploaded apps in the Developer Center. And that will include useful stats like their current rating in the store, current review status if they're currently being reviewed, if they're passing any tests or failing any tests, things like that. Immediately to the right, we also have a system performance snapshot, just to give you an idea of why your headset might be a little sluggish at the moment, or to see what sort of things are taxing it. So we have stats for CPU utilization, GPU utilization, current free memory, device temperature, things like that. And then we also have a snapshot view of your device itself, so you can see what device you have plugged in. This is available in all the screens. If you look down in the lower left corner, we call that the cockpit. That'll give you information about device power levels, controller battery levels, and some quick actions to record a video, take a screenshot, or start casting, all of which we can talk about more later. Below those, we have some common actions that you might want to take. Things like pushing out new updates, accessing the device management screen, checking out developer documentation, things like that. And we also have the most recent actions that you personally have taken, so you'll be able to jump around to parts of the ODH that you use most frequently. In addition, we have a stream of important updates from Oculus that might include things like API changes, new SDK releases, things of that nature. And then we also have a list of useful developer blog posts, which is generally a wealth of information about how to improve your performance and make sure that you're hitting those really tight requirements for performance in VR. If we move on to the notification page, you'll see that we receive a stream of notifications from the Developer Center. So that will include in real time things like your app's approval status, build breakages, things like that, as well as direct communication from Oculus if that is headed your way. If we go to the My Device screen, this is really where you see a lot of the what we call device management style things. This will let you configure your device in a way that is just most beneficial for development. So you'll see that we have the ability to disable the proximity sensor. This is the thing that as a consumer, it's very useful. It lets your device go to sleep if it's not being worn. As a developer, it's a little more annoying because you're frequently taking the device off, putting it back on your head, test something out, do a little make some code change, build it, run it again. Generally, you don't want the device falling asleep as you're doing that sort of stuff. It's just a bit of a friction point that we're hoping to eliminate there. So you can disable that. I know some people used to use little Post-it notes to cover the sensor. You won't need those Post-it notes anymore. We also have the ability to toggle Guardian on and off. Similarly to the proximity sensor, the Guardian stuff is Very useful as a player. You don't want to crash into walls and hurt your head. But as a developer, you're mostly going to be seated at your desk. You don't really need to worry about triggering Guardian all the time, and it can end up being more of an annoyance than it's worth. For your safety, you'll just be seated in your chair, so we have the ability to toggle that on and off. We also have a number of useful kind of everyday tasks. If you want to take a quick screenshot, if you want to record some quick video for sharing, with other members of your team, maybe you have some art assets that you'd like to show off, see how they look in device, or maybe you're catching some sort of bug that you want to, share. All that stuff's available to you there. And we also have the ability to cast a live feed from the device's screen to the ODH itself. And that's going to be very similar to the casting that you've already played around with, where you can mirror the screen out to the Oculus mobile app on your phone, or to a television, properly equipped television set in your house or your office. This will let you mirror directly to your workstation, to your screen, to kind of again bring these things a little bit closer together. You're going to be working on your workstation. We'd like to let you see the output of the screen on your workstation as well. There are some other simple options: restarting the device, shutting down the device, and at the bottom you can see a kind of logcat view digest, which later expands into a full view with options for filtering by message tag, or text within the message, or message severity, things like that. So you could say, I only want to see warnings or above. I only want to see errors or above, that sort of stuff. The other main kind of device management page here, and this isn't really device management, but it's more about the tools and the software that you're going to be using for development. This is in the package manager area, sometimes called just the developer tools screen. And this will give you a list of all of the libraries and tools provided by Oculus, like first-party tools that aid in development. And that includes things like the GPU systrace modification that we've made, things like the cube map viewer, OVR metrics tool, which gives you that live feed on your device of current performance stats and things like that. And of course, all of the SDKs that are used for the actual development. So whether you're a Unity developer or an Unreal developer, or you're hardcore native developer, all of those SDKs will be available to download. And one of the nice things is that this will let you keep them automatically updated. So as new releases come out, the ODH identifies that and gives you the option to update. We also, we know development is a turbulent process, so you don't want your libraries updating out from under you. We have the option to just kind of pin a specific version that you might want to stay at as you're nearing the final stretch of production. No surprises. Let's make sure that everything is pinned to some exact known version. The casting screen is just again, I talked a bit about this already, but it'll pop up for you as an external window. We don't have this in yet, but we'll have some ability to switch between left and right eye if you want to do some debugging, and the ability to show different distortions. So normally we see distortions that account for the lenses that are in the device. You're going to be looking on your computer where you don't have a lens in the way. So we'll provide kind of the normal view, and then the raw view that is actually coming out to the frame buffer there. And I think that about covers it. I'm extremely excited about this tool. I use it every day, and I've been adding more features as I think of them. We would love to hear from you, and we would love to hear about any features or tasks that you do regularly that we may have missed. again, it's under active development, and I'm one of the developers on it. So, drop me a line or get in touch with Oculus support. I'm sure they'll, get that information over to us. From Oculus DevTech, once again, I am Spencer, and have a great day.